All right, I'm Bob Schrupp, physical therapist.
Brad Heineck, physical
And
therapist.
together we are the most famous physical therapists on the internet.
In our opinion, of course,
We also
Bob.
happen to be both runners.
Yes.
So we know what we speak about.
Right. I've been running for 20 plus years and I don't know.
In a row? Or do you ever stop?
Yeah,
Okay.
like Forrest Gump. Anyways, running, stretching before, 3 superior stretches, and these are the muscle groups that get used the most and get injured the most.
Most likely to get injured.
Right.
Yeah.
So what we need to do is stretch them out and do it in the best way possible and efficiently. So before you go out and run, we're going to stretch. The first thing we're going to do is start from the bottom. We're going to stretch those heel cord muscles. They're working a lot. Okay, every time you push off, they're doing a lot of work. You push off a lot of times, and this little device here makes it superior. Get an incline board, or if you're handy, you can make one. 12 inches long on the bottom, 6 inches high here, and that makes the appropriate angle for most people. And you're just going to stand on it like this and stretch. And I don't know about you, Bob, but I really think this is the most comfortable way to stretch your heel cord.
Oh, it is. And the other thing I'm going to make a comment about, Brad. There's been some studies that showed that stretching before running or before exercise does not really make that much difference. But the problem with all those studies, Brad, is they don't stretch long enough. They stretch like 30 seconds. I stretch my calves, I bet you, for 2 or 3 minutes in the morning. I mean, I get up and I just hang there. So, I mean, I just think that makes a big difference, that it actually does, because it takes that long before it feels like it is stretching to the point where it makes a difference.
Yep.
Now, if you're younger, I'm sure you can get by with a lot less.
Right.
So.
But this is really the most comfortable way, I think, to stretch those muscles. I think you should have it right outside your door if you go running. That's one of the, that's one of your part of your warm up. And Bob likes to stretch a long time. I don't stretch that long because I don't have the patience, but I think he's right. The next thing is we want to stretch out the hip flexors.
Yeah,
okay,
that's another important
the muscles
one.
right in here. And
Yeah.
so if you're going to do this,
get out of the way on that, right?
yeah. If you're outside, you're stretching before you run, or inside, you want to have something to put your knee on to make you comfortable. So get yourself one of these little pads, or use a pillow, whatever it takes, but these are really nice. Little kneelers you can buy at the store. And you put your knee on there, you're going to get up with tall posture, shoulders back, this knee forward. I'm stretching this hip flexor right here. And if you're going to hold that stretcher like Bob's talking about, you really need that pad. And just relax. It's really important that you relax while you do these stretches. You can think about your running, or if you're up in the morning, you're probably half asleep yet, at least I am.
Yeah, it wakes you up.
Sure.
It's funny that you mentioned this pad, Brad, because you and I, did not consult on this before this video, but I did the exact same thing. I bought a pad like that.
Yeah.
It was actually kind of like a swimmer's pad, that I think, like a board.
Right, the paddle,
a paddle board, but it's soft. And it worked perfect for this.
Sure,
and
you bet.
And I use that all the time.
Yep, works wonderful.
Keep it under my bed.
And the last group is the hamstring muscle group, often or commonly injured. And the way I like to stretch it, assuming you're reasonably flexible, is either on a stair, a chair, like this. You're going to put your leg up here. The knee's got to be straight. Straighten that knee out. You're going to keep your back straight, and you're going to bring your chest to your knee. And if you do it all hunched over, you bend this knee and you're on your back, you're not going to get an effective stretch. You have to have this knee straight. Keep your back straight so you're not stretching your back. You keep it isolated to those hamstrings and just relax and hold it. Now, I personally, I like to go a little bit higher because my hamstrings work good. And
Fairly flexible.
Yeah, I use a level at this at home. Actually, at home, I've got outside, there's a ledge that is made for the landscaping, and I go right off of there and just hold it and listen to the birds singing and do your stretch.
Yeah, kind of put yourself in the right frame of mind.
Yeah, exactly. You bet. That just feels good, Bob.
Yeah?
Yeah, it's fun.
And I think, to be honest with you, I don't do my hamstrings as long as I do my calf muscles. It just seems like the calf muscles need more. I kind of listen to your body on how long you do the stretches. You can kind of tell when they feel like they've kind of released.
Yeah. Boy, I feel great right now, Bob. This is amazing what that'll do.
Yeah,
I agree. Those studies are there, but I am not convinced that they're not going to be changing their minds in the next 10 years.
Well, especially, again, depending on the length of the stretch.
Right.
So,
okay, well, stretch away, have fun, and keep running.
Yeah, cool.